So if you don't live in your house, can the insurance company deny your claim? That's the topic of today's video. Hello everybody, my name is Mike Keeler. I'm a licensed public adjuster here in the state of Florida. Here's information on how you can get a hold of me if you have a question on a claim or need help on a claim. So it's quite common where you might be away on vacation for an extended period of time. Maybe you have and are taking care of family members. There's a variety of reasons why you may not be at your home for an extended period of time. Sometimes, unfortunately, when you're gone, water damage occurs. Maybe there's a fire, your house is broken into. There's a variety of things that could happen when you're away, and you really don't think that things are going to happen when you're away. So, in that case, can the insurance company deny your claim? So, like most things, it's always going to depend on what you say. And we're going to go over a couple examples and excerpts from a policy about this very thing when you're gone. And so you just have to really know before you call the insurance company what it says in your policy and if and what is covered if you happen to be gone for an extended period of time. Okay, one thing that sometimes, depending on the word, that I like to do is take a look what the definition is. So for instance, in the beginning of your policy, they're going to give what certain words are and how they're defined. I mean, if you just look here, number 24, what a resident premise actually is. And believe it or not, this is something that you really can use to think of a way around on how they define something. So let's look at vacant. Vacant means a dwelling lacks the necessary amenities, adequate furnishings, or utilities and services to permit occupancy as a residence. Okay? If you really think about that sentence, and I won't go into detail or clarify or explain anything more, but there is some wiggle room there. There's a lot of things that you can take out of this. So if you like videos like this, including this one, please give me a thumbs up, a like, and subscribe to the channel. So continuing through this policy in another section, here's vacant. We do not insure, however, for loss. It talks about vandalism, right? Home sharing, host activities. And the dwelling has been vacant for more than 30 consecutive days immediately before the loss. So here's another part in the policy. Loss settlement. If the dwelling where loss or damage occurs has been vacant for more than 30 consecutive days before the loss or damage, we will, and it talks about not pay for any loss or damage caused by the following perils: vandalism, sprinkler leakage, dwelling glass breakage, water damage, theft, or attempted theft. Okay, so most policies are pretty much in line with that, but not all. I have seen some 60-day vacancy, but as you've seen in this one, 30 days is normally the time frame that is considered vacant. Now, let's say you're on a quick vacation, you stop home, literally to drop your bags off, you go to the bathroom, walk around real quick, you don't see anything, don't smell anything, and don't notice anything. Then you leave. That resets the clock, all right? You can actually come back after being gone for 3 weeks, or let's say it's a 60-day vacancy rule, I should say. You could be gone for 5 weeks, come back, maybe you go somewhere in town and stay at a family's house, and something happens during that time frame, and you come back. Listen, as long as you step foot in your house, and you can show, if they happen to inquire about it, you can show some type of proof that you took a flight home, okay? Or let's just say you're within your state and you go on vacation and then come back and you go back to your other house. So if you live in Miami, you go up to Orlando for a couple weeks, something happens to your house in Miami, as long as you step foot, it resets the clock. Remember, the definitions that I showed you in the excerpts of the language of the policy states consecutive. So there are things that you can do and say, but make sure you read your policy beforehand if you happen to have a loss. That's why it's important a lot of times to have somebody like a public adjuster define and go through what you have had as far as a loss, and maybe have that individual file the claim on your behalf. I always believe you should have somebody who is skilled in this field, like a public adjuster, file the claim on your behalf so that you don't say the wrong things. So my name's Mike Keeler. I'm with the Claim Squad Public Adjusters. This is how you can get a hold of me. I have my cell phone, email, and website. Hopefully you enjoyed this video.